Hi, I'm Terrence Daly.
And I'm Brooke Citron.
And this is Tower News Network, Wrap-Up Edition.
Our first segment of the day is going to highlight some of the 2015 and 2016 school year sporting events, covered by Lauren Jager and Kat Trudowski.
This year, Villa sports have had many successes. Volleyball had an amazing season, finishing with a record of 21-1. To cap off this almost perfect season and to avenge the sole loss, the team won the Misha Class 3 state championship in only 2 games.
Field hockey had a fantastic season this year with a record of 21-1. Field hockey swept their districts and sectionals and made it all the way to state to face the MICDS Rams. Sadly, MICDS beat Villa in the state game 2-1. Even though they didn't win the state title, they still had a fantastic season.
Cross country had a very successful season, with many runners earning personal bests throughout the season. 7 of the teammates made it to the districts, but Hannah Dinas was the sole representative for Villa at state.
Golf was also a great success this year. Freshman Natalie Telcher and senior Grace Walsh swung their way into the state tournament, but unfortunately did not win. Also, the tennis team had a great season this year, with a record of 9-3. Unfortunately, Villa as a team did not make it to state, but sophomore Riley Clark did make it to state for singles and placed 3rd.
Basketball had an exciting season this year. They finished with a 9-14 season record and advanced to the district tournament, but lost to Clayton 31-50. They had many exciting games this season, specifically beating both Fort Zumwalt East and Ladue by a close 41-40.
Swimming and diving had a great season with many swimmers achieving many personal bests throughout the season. One of the highlights was Bridget Andrews, who won the 500 free and the 200 in the Metro League Conference Championship.
Lacrosse has had a great season while having many challenges and injuries thrown their way. They finished the regular season with a 5-9 record. Also, Louise Kiefer, Mary Claire Cassidy, and Mary Grace Cusamana were all within the top 50 scorers in the area.
This year's soccer team was the best we've seen here in a while at Villa, with a record of 12-8. They went on the annual Cape Girardeau trip and came back with 2 great wins.
Track and field has had a very successful season also. More recently, Hannah Dinas won both the 800 and the 1600 at the Metro League tournament, finishing 16 and 6 seconds ahead of the next runner.
Overall, we've had a great success for sports this year. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Lauren and Kat.
And now on to Catherine Farrell and Lauren Gaffney, who will be reporting on past social events here at Villa.
This year's annual father-daughter dance was the best one yet. With the seniors girls dressed in elegant lawn gowns and dads in tuxes, everyone was burning up the dance floor. The band played some oldies for the dads, but mixed in a DJ for the high school girls. The atmosphere was one of love and enjoyment, definitely making everyone in a better mood. The juniors have awaited this mass and brunch since beginning of freshman year here at Villa Duchesne. The Villa Class Reign Mass and Brunch was one for the books. Everyone in my class had beautiful spring dresses that made our class picture look gorgeous. A lot of girls still have their rings on and have not taken them off yet, including me.
At the beginning of this semester on February 5th, the freshmen and sophomores attended their USA-themed freshman-sophomore dance. The dance took place in the auditorium decorated to theme. In the hallway outside of the dance, there were props to be used for funny pictures to remember this night of fun. On April 9th, the juniors and seniors attended the Gatsby-themed prom located at the Magic House. The entire venue was decorated with black and gold decorations to get the real Gatsby experience. The night was enjoyed by everyone, and I already can't wait for next year. Back to the studio. Thanks, Catherine and Lauren.
Now on to Ashley Staley, one of our own performing artists, who's going to inform us a little bit on this year's performances.
This year, Villa performers graced the stage and performed remarkably well. With the expertise of Ben Nordstrom, Steve Neal, and Janice Valdez, these girls told the stories of swamp princesses and hidden lands inside of closets. This past fall, the high school theater performed Once Upon a Mattress, explaining the real story of the Princess and the Pea. This winter, the annual Christmas celebration was performed by middle school and high school show choir and the concert choir. It was a great way to begin the Christmas season. Shortly after, the high school show choir loaded up their things and headed to competition. The girls earned scores that placed them 3rd overall in their division. Sydney Camerlin competed with the solo and won 1st overall in the solo competition. This spring, the high school theater performed Shakespeare's Macbeth with an all-female cast. Despite the challenges, the bloody battle tales still came across clearly. The middle school performed The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe shortly after. This popular show was quite successful. Spring Spectacular was, as usual, the best way for the performers to end the year beautifully. Performances this year were nothing less than spectacular. Back to you, Taryn and Brooke.
Thanks, Ashley. Sounds like our Villa performances this year were truly a success.
And now on to Morgan and Abby giving us an insight about events here at Villa.
Villa Duchesne had quite the year with our auction, conjay, and field day. To kick off the year, we had our annual school auction in November.
The Bonnie Chance Auction is an annual parent-planned event to raise money for our school. Attendees bid on packages of all kinds ranging from Villa apparel to timeshares in Cabo. Halfway through the night, show choir performed and flash mobs to promote their spring spec. The students' favorite outcome of this auction was a new school puppy, Luca, a golden retriever.
On Tuesday, February 9th, all of Villa Duchesne was surprised with a Stuco planned Pirates of the Caribbean themed conjay. To announce the school event, Stuco ran down the hallways blasting the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song while dressed in pirate costumes. With a treasure hunt searching for the Black Pearl, boat races, movies, and a karaoke, conjay was a day to remember.
The last hurrah of our school year was field day on Thursday, April 21st. With activities of volleyball, floor hockey, kickball, soccer, and tug-of-war, field day was an outdoor success. The major competition was between our superstars, 7 top athletes from each grade who competed for the ultimate prize, bragging rights. After intense competition, it was the seniors who were ending up victorious.
Overall, the 2015-2016 school year was an eventful year, and we are looking forward to see how these events will be like next year.
Hopefully your school year was a good one.
See you next year. I'm Brooke Citron.
And I'm Taryn Staley.
And this was Tower News Network.